when you literally film a whole video but then realize that you weren't even looking at lens. Hi guys, it's Danielle and today I'm going to be recommending my favourite audiobooks. I first want to shout out Scribd, who I'm kind of partnering with for this video today. If you're not sure what Scribd is, it's an app and a subscription service where you sign up and you are able to access unlimited books and audiobooks for like $9 a month, but you actually get the first 30 days free. So if you sign up and it turns out you don't like it, then you can just cancel it and you won't lose any money. I love Scribd. I use Scribd all the time, especially for audiobooks, but they also have ebooks and stuff. I definitely recommend checking Scribd out. I will leave a link below if you are interested in downloading. I definitely recommend doing so. There are so many books to listen to and so many books to read, and it's just really, like, it's so good and I'm obsessed. I wouldn't be recommending it if I didn't genuinely love it and I didn't genuinely use it all the time, but I do, and I definitely recommend that you check it out. So again, link below if you want to download it. You literally have nothing to lose. If you don't like it, you've got 30 days to cancel it and you won't lose any money, so get on it. Anyway, let's move on to the actual audiobooks now. So I've been listening to audiobooks for about a year and they've literally been a lifesaver. I read 9 books last month and 6 of them were audiobooks. I'm reading so much more than I would have if I wasn't. Can you hear that? Rude. We're just gonna keep talking and hopefully you can't hear it, and hopefully if you can hear it, it's not super loud and distracting, and yeah. Thanks mate, thanks. Where was I? So yeah, audiobooks have literally just been a godsend for my reading. I listened to quite a few audiobooks and I figured, hey, why not recommend some of my favorite audiobooks? If you are new to audiobooks or you are wanting to get into listening to audiobooks, I do have a blog post where I recommend some audiobooks for beginners. So if you want to check that out, I will leave that linked below. But without further ado, let's start recommending some audiobooks. The first audiobook I want to recommend is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. If you're like me, before reading this book, you're probably sick to death of seeing it everywhere, like all over Twitter, all over Instagram. You're probably just sick of people talking about this book and recommending it. You're probably like, surely it's not as good as everyone is saying. I can guarantee that this book is so worth the hype. I absolutely fucking loved it. The audiobook has 3 different narrators and it was just done so well, and the story itself was amazing, and it's one of those stories where it just hooks you and grabs you and you don't want to put it down until you find out what's gonna happen next. I just highly recommend it. I know you're probably sick of people recommending it, but it was so good. It was a damn emotional roller coaster, and like, whew, definitely check it out if you haven't read it already or listened to it. The next book I want to recommend is actually the first audiobook that I listened to, so this one's perfect for beginners, and it is Sleeping Giants by Sylvain Neuvel. This is the first book in the Famous Files. There are 3 books in the series and it was just so much fun. The story is actually told in interviews and diary entries, and I think that's what made it such a good audiobook to start with, because it was just kind of, it was like listening to a radio where they're just doing interviews and that kind of stuff. Can you not? So I think it was just like the perfect audiobook to start with. It was just super entertaining. I really loved the characters. This one also has multiple different narrators, which is awesome because it's easy to differentiate which person is which and not get them mixed up. I highly recommend, if you are wanting to get into audiobooks, to pick this one up. It was a really fun, entertaining book with awesome characters and a super intriguing story, and yeah, it was just a really good fun read. The next book that I want to recommend is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. Now, it is really no secret that this series is one of my favorites. I think what I loved most about this audiobook was just the way that the narrator was able to showcase the banter between Audrey Rose and Thomas Cresswell. It was just done so well. Like, I'd be listening to it while I'm driving or whatever, and I would just find myself smiling because I love these characters and they're just, the way that they talk and interact, and it was just done really, really well. This is another good one to start with as well, so I definitely recommend. The next audiobook I want to recommend is The Lunar Chronicles. I only just read this series this year, so if you're like me and you haven't got around to it, I definitely recommend doing so. Like, I was a little bit skeptical because I kind of thought that I was reading them too late and that I wasn't going to enjoy them as much as if I had read them. Everyone was raving about them. But it turns out they were really, really fun and enjoyable. The audiobooks are a lot of fun as well. The narrator changed her voice for each character, so it was easier to differentiate who was talking, even though there's just one narrator. Just a really fun story. These ones would also be really, really good to start with because they're not super heavy, and I really, really enjoyed them. Is that a train? Everyone wants to interrupt me today. Definitely give them a go if you are interested. The last audiobook that I want to recommend is probably my favorite audiobook that I've listened to. The narrator in this story is probably the best narrator that I have ever listened to. She is so good, and that is The Diviners by Elizabeth Bray. Similar to The Lunar Chronicles, there's only one narrator in this one, and she changes her voice depending on the character. And with The Diviners, there are multiple characters and multiple perspectives. She's just so damn talented. She will change her voice for literally every single character, even if they're like just some random that you see for like 2 seconds or anything like that. She will literally change her voice for that person, and just, honestly, it blows my mind. I don't know how she does it, and how she, after like 3 books, can still do it and keep the voice the same as the previous audiobook. The voices match the characters really, really well as well. I don't know, she's amazing, and the story itself is so entertaining. If you haven't picked up The Diviners yet, I definitely recommend doing so, and I definitely 100% recommend listening to the audiobooks because they are amazing. This series has slowly become another favorite of mine. I just am obsessed. I love the characters, I love the story, and I adore the narrator. Oh my god, son, please stop. Can you just go behind a cloud and just stay there until I'm finished? Please. I'm just gonna keep going because I've filmed this once already and I'm not refilming it. I'm not doing it. You're just gonna have to deal with this shitty lighting and noises and just... The world is out to get me today. They are all the audiobooks that I want to recommend today. I've listened to quite a lot of audiobooks, and these ones were just the best ones that I've listened to so far. I'm just gonna stop talking and put these books down now. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, definitely check out Scribd. It is an amazing service, and for $9 US to get access to an unlimited amount of books, like honestly, why wouldn't you? Again, it'll be linked below if you want to check it out. Let me know what some of your favorite audiobooks are and give me some recommendations. Just choked on my spit. Lovely. Always up for more audiobook recommendations. I'm constantly listening to audiobooks. It's pretty much all I listen to now. I don't listen to music, I just listen to audiobooks, which is great because I'm still tackling that TBR. Yeah. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I also quickly want to say thank you for, I think I've got 80 subscribers. I know it's not a whole heap, but there's 80 of you that want to watch me, and that makes me feel really special, and I'm really grateful, so thank you. Thanks so much again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.